I go drop my kids off at the school. Teachers come running out, surround my car. Mr. Hart, we would love to talk to you for a second. The big fair is coming up. We do this fair once a year at the school. We would love it if you would be the greeter at this year's fair. I gave her a lot of time for her to say, I'm bullshitting. She never said it.
I hate young people, dude. And there's really no middle ground, because I hate young people, and I fucking love old people. Oh my God, it is really an unhealthy obsession. It is, dude. I would grandma in a heartbeat. I really would do it. I'll do it. You can. I don't know if y'all have done any research at all. You as many grandmas as you want. There's not a single log insta, dude. As many as you want. As many as you want. You just gotta be gentle about it. You know, you can't, well, yeah, you can't choke them. You gotta like kink their oxygen. You know what I mean? Not today, not today. You're all right. You're fine. Walk her it off. Being somebody's first. You ever be somebody's last? That's a flex, dude. Oh my goodness.
Actually, I believe there's so many things women can do better than guys. Women can do things. Like, here's one example that I was at the mall with my nephew babysitting. I'm just walking through the mall, and a woman I didn't know pulled up a knee. She goes, "Is that your son?" I go, "No, it's my nephew." And she without any hesitation, she says, "He is adorable. What's your name?" "You are so cute. Marcus, when you turn 18, I'm coming back for you. You're a little heartbreaker. Save him for me. He's like, yeah." And she walked away. Went back to shopping. I challenge any man in this room, any guy, go to the mall, just approach a woman you don't know. "Is that your niece? Can I have a word with her, please?" "Wow, when you turn 18, I'm coming back for you. Save her for me." That's a good one. You don't get to walk out of the mall. They escort you out of the mall. I was just talking to kids. That's right, R. Kelly. Tell it to the judge. Tell it to the judge.
Got a doctor's office up at the Walmart. Holy smokes. People going in there. I was there the day they gave a guy 3 months to live in there. And he ended up getting hired as a door greeter once he walked out that door. Here's my impression of the hiring practices at Walmart. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever cared about anything in your entire life?
And the last thing you see on the George Washington tour is George Washington's teeth in a case. And if you know, the myth is George Washington had wooden teeth. Turns out George Washington it was ivory and lead dentures with horse and cow teeth on the top row and human slave teeth on the bottom row. Damn, what the f***? That's it. That's how the tour ends. You gotta walk outside to a hot, sunny parking lot. Like, what the f*** was that at the end? Also, lead with the teeth. Show me the teeth right away. Dude, don't make me love George Washington for 2 hours. And at the very end, be like, "You want to see some wild shit?" Like, and once you see his teeth, every story about him makes perfect sense. Like, he was a man of few words. It's like, yeah, dude, he had donkey teeth and lead in his mouth for a decade. You can't keep lead in your mouth for a decade. That would give you, for real, like rabies-like symptoms. You die. Like, I can't believe we defeated the British. So I know how we did it.
That's what I do now, by the way. I hike. It's my thing now. I hike. Hiking is not my exercise. It's my activity. Because hiking is not exercise. Hiking is the segue between the actual exercise you did in your 20s and 30s and then the gentle mall walking that you're going to do in your 70s and 80s. So that you'll fit into the tuxedo at the funeral home. Because you don't want him splitting the back of the jacket open. That's embarrassing. Come on. Let's die with some dignity. So what I do every day, I park my car at the base of a hiking trail. Then I walk away from my car until I eventually turn around and walk back to my car.
The world is getting worse. And I blame the beginning of its demise on social media. Because Twitter and Facebook, that's where this ridiculous notion bred, right, and became stable, that it was more important to be popular than right, right? Everything was like me, agree with me. It falls into two tribes. Oh, I don't agree with them, so I'd block them, right? And now in this post-truth era, people don't care about the argument. They don't look at the argument. They say, who's saying the argument? No, they're on our side, right? It's ludicrous, okay? And it also bred this ridiculous notion, we've always had, my opinion is worth as much as your opinion. But now we've got my opinion is worth as much as your fact, which is nonsense. I get tweets from people saying, well, I believe the Earth is 6,000 years old. Well, I believe you're a fucking idiot then, right? You can't have an opinion on the age of the Earth, right? You can have your own opinions, but you can't have your own facts, right? But it was all about being popular, right? And even politicians picked up those symptoms. Politicians tweet now, they want to be popular. We had a referendum about Brexit because they were passing the buck. They didn't want to make a mistake. So, and the other thing is this ridiculous thing of, oh, let's ask the average person what they think. Let's stop asking the average person. Do you know how fucking stupid the average person is? We still sell bottles of bleach with big labels on that say, do not drink. Right? Let's take those labels off, right? For 2 years. And then have a referendum.
I am 74 years old. Life expectancy for men is 76 years. Life expectancy for women is 81 years. I figure if I transition.
I came home early from the road. I had a $12,000 suit on because life's been going good. And I got home early and dinner was cooking. You ever come home when dinner's cooking? Doesn't that smell good? And my son saw me and he was like, Dad's home. And he got up from the table and ran over to give me a hug, but he had chicken grease all over his face. So I stiffed on him like, yo, my man. Wash these threads, son. This is an expensive suit. I don't want you to get the chicken grease all over me. And he was like, what the chicken grease? Dad, this is duck. A tear came out of my eyes. I never dreamt I'd do so well in life that I'd raise a with duck grease all over his face.
One time I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, after 38 years, do you still love Mom? And he was like, love? Your mom married me to escape communist China. It's not love, it's a good deal.
Not fun being an introvert. No one gets us. I was in an Uber once. The guy's like, so you're an introvert. Tell me about that. I'm like, well, it's not really how it works. Yeah. It's hard to be around people all the time. Day jobs, not how you guys do it. 9 to 5, 8 hours with this group, then 5 o'clock rolls around. Some guy goes, hey, we should all get drinks. What are you, insane? You want to hang out more? We're done. We did it. We're outside the walls. Let's go home. Yeah, we like being alone. We do. You ever go out to eat with a guy? He's like, hey, look at that dude sitting by himself. You're like, I know. Living the dream. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be insane if we had political, opinionated weather? Like, hey, we're going to the beach tomorrow. Let's check the left-wing weather. Boop. Hey, folks, 90 degrees outside. Beautiful day for an abortion. We got some dark clouds coming in. Excuse me, clouds of color. And, as you can see, we got Tropical Storm Kelly a-brewing. Slowly transition to Hurricane Kevin, but we don't judge. Oh, back to you, they, them. That was weird. I got nothing out of that. All right. Let's check the right-wing weather. Maybe that'll be a little more informative. Boop. Hey, folks, grab your boots. It's a 100% chance of storming the Capitol. And we got some ice in the Midwest. We need some ice at the border, I'll tell you that right now. And grab your coats, because we hate snowflakes. Woo! Praise the Lord, and back to you, sugar tits.
They need a new check and balance system. You can't partner a potentially racist cop with another potentially racist cop. No, we need check and balance. So for every potentially racist cop, we'll partner him with a strong, black, female officer. Yes, because sisters are firm, but they are fair. And they ain't gonna let no injustice happen. That white cop get out of hand, oh, sister gonna check his ass. And she gonna check the crook too if he get out of hand, you know? White cop like, get the fuck out the car, get the fuck out the car. Hold on, up. You ain't got to talk to him that way. You ain't got to talk to him that way. He is a human being. I think you meant being. I said being. The G is silent.
Just white people trying to out-woke each other in front of black people. Because it'll always start reasonable and then just gradually get out of hand. Like, white person number one will start low. Like, well, you know, I voted for Obama 2 times in a row. You're like, all right, solid politics, okay. Now, white person number 2 has to top Obama, so he's like, that's crazy. I was just talking about how Jesus was black. You're like, yeah, well, walked on water, probably couldn't swim. Now, white person number 3 is gonna top Obama and black Jesus. He's panicking. He says some ignorant shit like, well, Medea's my favorite franchise. You're like, gotcha, liar. Medea is nobody's favorite franchise. Not even black people's. Okay, you're a reacher. I think it goes Soul Plane, then Medea movies.
I actually am gay. Clap if you can hear my gay voice. Right? Look at all these progressives. No, you wanna know where I run into issues with it? Is because, first of all, when you become a comedian, everybody around you, like your agent, your manager, they convince you that now you have to become an actor. Like, you've got to audition, get in there, get in sitcoms, go be a TV star. So, like, I went out, I did this, like, audition, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be an actor, and they always, like, bullet point, like, what your character description is gonna be. So, you know, with my gay voice, this is very difficult. Like, this one woman was like, all right, here's your character, his name is Zach, he's 19, and he's a football player. Well, Zach's gonna have a secret to share with everyone.